Friends, welcome back. We're here today. We're making lamb burgers or lamb kebabs or lamb sausage patties. Saw my friend Neil the other day. He's going to be excited that he got mentioned here. Neil, how you doing? I saw my friend Neil and he said, oh, I had these lamb bacon bits things. I don't know what they were, but he said they were delicious. And then a couple days later, I was in the butcher shop. I saw the ground lamb. I said, that's it. I gotta have it. So I took it, mixed it up. You'll see what we're gonna do in a couple minutes. And boom, deliciousness all over the place. But before we get to the lamb, let's learn a little something about Judaism that's gonna make our lives better and enrich us and make us the greater versions of ourselves. That's what we're here to do. My kids make fun of me all the time. In a nice way. I have good kids, thank God. But they make fun of me sometimes about, I always do things the same way. I like to stand in the same place. I like to sit in the same place. I like to have everything ordered a certain way. That's kind of the personality type that I am, I suppose. But really, it's rooted in a deep idea in Judaism called kavias. Kavias, that should be kavua. What does it mean, kavua? It should mean set or standardized or the same, basically. Do things the same way all the time. And you think, well, that sounds boring, right? No, it's not boring at all. It's actually freeing. When I don't have to think about where I'm going to stand, where I'm going to sit, what this is going to look like or what that's going to look like, I can be free to think about everything else. I can be free to think about everything and not have to worry about some of the details that a lot of people spend a lot of time on. So this idea of kavia is to have a makom kavua, a place that's a set place. That's my place. When I go to pray, I have a set place. That's where I stand. That's where I have my books. That's where I have my talis and tefillin, whatever I need. It's right there, ready for me to use. And it's an idea that we can really use in our everyday life. Be ready for everything. Now, when it comes to cooking, I like to put all of my spices out, my dishes, my utensils, my pans, pots, whatever I need. It's got to be out and ready, and I have a space for it. My spices are where they belong. Everything. Some people call it obsessive compulsiveness, but really it's not. It's about being kovea or kavias. It's about being set. And friends, let me tell you something. When it comes to being set and set for freedom, the greatest thing you can set for is to set time to learn about Judaism, to learn about Torah and God, our relationship to God and Judaism and Torah and all these things. The difference maker when it comes to having a Jewish life, having Jewish descendants, is how much you know about Judaism and how much you incorporate that into your life. So we have a special mitzvah to set time for learning about Judaism, to learning the Torah, to knowing what we're all about. You set time for it and you make that time unbreakable. That's your time for learning. Make time for learning. It's the greatest thing you can do and it leads to so much more. That's what it's all about. Freedom comes from learning about who we are, and you set that time, and that's Kovea Zman. You set time l'Torah, for Torah learning. That's the best of all. Apply it to your life. Think about the things you spend your time on. Think about the things that take you away from what you really want to be doing. Fix it. You fix it with kavias. This idea of having something that's set. You set the time, you set the place, you set the action, and then you're free to really, truly express yourself. And that's what I like to do in the kitchen. Let's get to the kitchen. Let's mix up some lamb burgers, lamb kebabs, sausages, whatever you want to call them. Just make sure they're good. Let's give it a go. Let's get to the kitchen. Here we go. Lamb sausage patties. Let's go. First up, get your jalapenos, red onions, some beautiful rainbow carrots and some scallions and chop them up fine. Ground lamb right here. Perfect. Can you smell the garlic? Let's chop that up. I'm going to go through my vegetables a couple times with the knife just to get them a little more fine, but they're ready to go for the mixture. Let's combine the veg with the lamb and let's spice it up. Onion powder, smoked paprika, white pepper, parsley flakes, use fresh if you have, ground cloves, a little bit of flavor, curry powder, some cumin, And now some oil and some Worcester sauce. Yes. Time to mix it all up, and I'll start to make my patties. Got my patties. They're a little smaller than a baseball, and they've got such great color. These are gonna cook up beautifully. Set my grill pan to a medium heat. And get these on there and start the sizzle. When I put them on, I'm gonna press them down right into the grill pan grates. Oh, I flipped them and they're looking and smelling great. They're finished. I'm gonna serve this with a sweet potato latke. You could put it on a bun. You could break it up and put it in a salad. You can eat it in a pita. There are many things you can do with it. Whatever you'll do with it, you'll enjoy it. Oh, I hope you can see these really came out great. Tons of flavor from the lamb. The vegetables mixed in there beautifully. The whole thing really came together. I served that sweet potato latke. Great, delicious. You can put it on a bun, of course. You can do whatever you want with it. Break it up, put it into a salad, chop, put it in a taco. It goes in so many different places. Bottom line, it goes in your stomach and you're happy. Have a great time. Tune in next week and we'll see you again on the Rabbi Cooks. Thanks for tuning in. So please share, like, and eat delicious food with amazing people while discussing incredible ideas.